Hey, hey, happy, happy day in the world of politics in America. Here it comes, Trump's world, lower taxes, less regulation, and smaller government. Harris's world, higher taxes, more regulation, and bigger government. Pretty simple choice, don't you think? I mean, hey, do y'all have to think about that? I don't think so. Just saying. Harris campaign team says this: we are exhausted by being called a band of idiots. Or maybe stop being a band of idiots. Because that's why you're getting called the band of idiots, because you're just a big band and moronic behavior. Hey, cuddle. You know what cuddling is? You hug somebody and you cuddle and you do whatever it is you want to do. Cuddle. It's a bad thing now in New Zealand. At the airports, they have a cuddle crackdown going on. They say, you guys, you're doing too much hugging at the departure level and it's upsetting me. I don't know who me is, but somebody's getting upset. And so now they have signs. They've actually posted signs in the airport that says, no cuddling. I guess it doesn't say that. Let me back up a little bit. You can cuddle no more than 3 minutes. Now what? Do we have cuddle police? They're going to walk. Really? I mean, you're on the clock. Start cuddling now. Well, then a bell goes off. Good grief. I mean, who comes up with this stuff? Hug time. We're limiting your hug time. Oh boy, it's come to this. Socialists must like that, and particularly in countries like Britain and Canada. It's going to take off, I'm sure, because the thought police, the brain police, the hug police, I mean, they're everywhere, son of a gun. The U.S. border on Canada, the northern border on the Canada-U.S. division thing. You know, it's the longest border maybe in the world, and it's not protected very well. And the states now, the border czars are saying, hey, we got all these terrorist people that are actually coming into our country from the north. Of course you have. Because look at the leadership in Canada. They don't care who comes into their country. They're bringing them in by the plane load, by the bus load, by the walk load. They're coming in all of the time. And guess what? When they're there, they say, let's go south. And that's what they do. They just walk across. And so you not only have it happening in the southern border, it is happening to a much lesser extent. I understand that, but it is happening also in the north. Now, let's swing over to boom guns in Canada. Trudeau, the Prime Minister of Canada, he said 2 years ago that, hey, we're going to put a temporary freeze. Pardon me, I don't think he used the word temporary. We're going to put a freeze on handguns. You can't sell them. You can't trade them. You can't buy a new one, and because of crime, we have to keep our children safe. That's what he said. What a moron. I mean, in the last 2 years, 85% of all the guns that have been seized, of course, came from the United States, from smugglers coming across the border. Trudeau he's offensive, and he's so out of touch. It's incredible. Here's the stats on this thing. I mean, there's a 45% increase in shootings and a 62% increase in gun-related homicides. 62%. Since the good guys aren't allowed to have handguns anymore. Wow, what's up with that? A whole bunch of words is up with that. He says that you can't defend yourself. And a handgun's too easy to do that with because you might use it. You might have it in your home and somebody breaks in. This is the same group of goofs, liberals, that have actually made statements that when you go to bed at night, make sure your car keys are by the door. Maybe even put a sign there and say, here's my car keys. The reasoning behind that is if there's a home invasion, somebody breaks into your home, that they'll steal your car and they won't hurt you. Duh. I mean, you're not allowed to do something? You probably shouldn't break into my home. Boomity boom boom. Hey, y'all come back. See ya.